FIFA World Cup is here in Southern California, which North America last hosted FIFA and the World Cup back in 1994, which is one of the highest levels of soccer football on the world stage since 1930, is now back in North America, with SoFi Stadium being the Southern California venue. Transit agencies are preparing for tens of thousands of soccer fans for the several matches at each venue. SoFi Stadium will have service with LA Metro, partnering with several agencies including OC Bus and Metrolink, to have additional service for only $1.75, including Anaheim SoFi Stadium. Now that's pretty cool. However, it used to be called Los Angeles Stadium per FIFA rules, likewise for Summer Olympics. Since ticket prices are still way too high, let's explore World Cup routes by public transportation on AntSol Travel. And also, I am a soccer fan myself, slash football, depending on which country you're saying from, but since we're here in the US and main soccer club that I follow is Orange County Soccer Club, we'll just call it soccer from here. So for this, the FIFA World Cup is here in Southern California, headed by the International Association Football Federation, or FIFA for short. The World Cup, which is their top-level tournament of international competitions for soccer held every 4 years in a tournament at different host countries since 1930. For this year, it is held here in North America, with the United States, Canada, and Mexico as host countries, which was held in North America back in 1994, with LA Stadium being at the Rose Bowl. This year at SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles Stadium, be due to FIFA rules, and then also be likewise for the Olympics there as well. You can't have the naming rights of the main venue unless they are getting the money, due to security areas and fan zones, and also limit on-site parking. FIFA's official parking is $200 at SoFi Stadium. Yeah, it's not cheap, unfortunately. But for there, that's why there is the Federal Transit Administration's allocated $100 million to have enhanced transit services to and from World Cup stadiums on match days. LA Metro received funding for Los Angeles SoFi Stadium to add game day bus services in the LA Metro area, along with 13 other agencies. This also includes Metrolink as well. You still gotta pay their standard fare, but for everyone else, for all the agencies you're gonna be doing, is only $1.75. Metrolink will be adding additional trains at the end of matches, such as 11 a.m. for all the evening matches, or 6:40 p.m. for the 12 o'clock matches that we'll be going to for that case. OC Bus has a express service from the Anaheim Regional Transportation Intermodal Center, or Arctic for short, and along with Newport Beach Transportation Center as well to SoFi Stadium for only $1.75 as well, versus their comparable normal $2 fare. Parking will still be free as normal at the Arctic, but you can still reserve a spot on Spot Hero to guarantee a parking spot at the Arctic, which starts at $10.50, which includes fares for everyone who's going to be coming in the car. However, if you're going to go to any other stations, it's going to cost you a good amount of money, with the highest amount of being the LAX Renaissance Marriott Hotels by LAX for $150. So let's go to explore all the stuff here on AntSol Travel. First is to do the OC Bus route, and pretty much for OC Bus from the Anaheim Transportation Intermodal Center, or Arctic for short, pretty much I just took the bus down 50 down Catella to the Arctic. There, pretty much they was like a whole bunch of OC Bus operators ready to roll to go down to Inglewood. And it was pretty cool to see there. R.I.P. the Art Bus. Can't believe still have this up. And pretty much for the fare, it was with the LA Metro tap card. So just use my regular use my OC Bus wave card to get there, but then use my LA Metro tap card, since they use actual tap machines for it, since it's all being done by Metro. And it was pretty good and smooth ride, and you could actually see the route for the match day on Apple Maps, so that was pretty cool. And especially you see everything all connected in when they're going to all the event day services, to all the garages and lots for all the shuttles. So for the shuttles, it was about a 70-minute ride, so it was pretty nice and smooth, and it was pretty good. And especially it was packed, everyone's ready to go to the match. There were people, overheard some people said, some people were residents there, some people were actually visiting, and then were going to the match. So it's pretty cool that both residents and visitors utilize service there to go to the match. So that's pretty cool. For me, under a resident, but not going to the match. So that was pretty good and smooth service. So, however, to get to Inglewood, to get from the Arctic to Inglewood, from which the shuttle rolls along Interstate 5, California State Highway 91, Interstate 605, and then the 105 as well. And then pretty much from there, mostly just rolled along Interstate 105, along pretty much be the C line. Pretty much exit off Hawthorne, which we actually exit off West Prairie, and then wind up there, and we got to Inglewood. And pretty much because of SoFi Stadium, Hollywood Park development, and also Intuit Dome, which I did videos of all the facilities there as well. Pretty much all of them kind of started gentrifying the area, but pretty much like because of that, either A, the buildings got bought up and then got raised for new buildings, or B, just got destroyed for they just got destroyed, so it used to be $60 parking lot, which when we passed by, which was a quarter mile from Intuit Dome, was $60. Much more reasonable than some kind of places that are everything close is like paying $200 for one of the FIFA designated lots at SoFi Stadium. So, yeah. Unfortunately, it's being gentrified heck out of it, so everything's being redeveloped, and pretty much values for most properties are over $1 million. Can people afford to live there anymore? Not really. Might as well cash in and go elsewhere, I guess. Depends on how much the family wants to live there or not. At 11 a.m. at Inglewood, we arrived at the bus base for Intuit Dome Garages. Swiss and Bosnia fans were all streaming in for the match, and then also soccer fans who bought tickets before the matches were established. And pretty much kickoff was an hour starting at noon. I actually want to go to like Union Station since I took the bus from Anaheim, so I want to go to like Union Station. Is it okay to do outbound service right now or not really?
They're not doing it right now.
Okay.
It's usually 2 hours after the game.
Okay.
So the game starts at 12, whenever it ends, then we start the outbound service.
Okay, got
so it is here, R2, you're right.
Yeah.
You're going to have to hang out or you can walk to the metro.
Okay.
That's a little far. Up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you go out this way,
okay.
On Century, you can kind of see what's going on.
Okay.
While you wait.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I try to see if you can catch the bus towards El Union Station or Santa Monica to get out there, but no, they did not allow you to do that because outbound service was only after the match. Yeah, only after the match, so I had to do a plan B. But at least I wanted to see how far you can get in without a ticket to Hollywood Park, and the furthest in was pretty much right at the... Yeah, you made the SoFi Stadium, and yeah, it's behind the security barrier for the lake, which is like a retention pond. Oh well, that's cool. It looks like they're getting ready for the match in about an hour, so I'll hear in about hour 46 minutes. So that's pretty cool. However, on the transit map, it shows that a good chunk of stuff has also been portioned off for the parking lots is a fan zone experience. It's like, you guys know losing parking revenue with that space, That could be parking revenue. At least they'll do something more for the fans, at least. So for there, I decided to get lunch at Raising Cane's, which is like right at Century and Doty. And for there, it's 2 stories and even has a live DJ. And then seating was on the upper level, and they got their regular chicken finger, 3-finger combo with fries and toast and Dr. Pepper for only $13.95. Take that, SoFi Stadium, which I'm sure cost like over $20 for it. Especially considering the hot dog that when it took the stadium tour back in October was $15, I'm sure it costs a lot more now. So, how am I going to get to downtown LA from here? Well, there are going to be 3 legs for this trip. LA Metro Bus 117 to LA Metro Transit Center, which I actually decided to take was to Aviation Century, and then took it up to LAX Metro Transit Center. So for there, I actually did, at the transit center, I also was 1 tap cards that was for there as well for the World Cup. This one allegedly says that it's supposed to light up, but this one never did light up at all for any time I used it. It was $20. I was like, if I was going to pay $20, I might as well should have gotten the, the FIFA ones. And then also those country ones, like the one I got from Mexico that I got later in the day. That one is like $10 versus ones I got for like all the other special ones, like this one for like Women's Day that I got in one of the other stations. This one was $2. This one's a lot more affordable than this one, so just to say. Anyways, So pretty much from LX Metro Center, took the K line all the way up to Exposition, and then that's where I got the Women's History Month card. And then pretty much then took the E line and then went to a little diversion to get some more exercise around Expo Park. So especially Expo Park was originally agricultural grounds from 1873 to 1910, and then became home of Memorial Coliseum for USC in 1921, and then also later for many museums such as like the Natural History Museum, the California Science Museum, BMO Stadium in 2018, also like a couple other ones, things like the African American History Museum, and then also one of the newest ones that's coming in soon as well on September 9th is the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art, showcasing all the forms of visual storytelling from films to comics to sculpture, painting, and more. At 2 o'clock, when I boarded the E-Line to continue downtown, Switzerland and Bosnia match was complete, which Swiss won 4-1. So I decided to win the backup watch parties for the Canada-Qatar match, which was at the Block in downtown, which conveniently right is at 7th Street Metro Center. At the Block, it is an outdoor mixed-use shopping center and mall with a hotel, tons of shops and restaurants. You kind of need to do a pre-registration, which you get like a wristband for the watch party, and it was free to attend because, well, just a public viewing of a video stream, literally. It's a video stream and then it kept buffering a good amount of times too. There's also is a actual FIFA World Cup merchandise store, which I got was a magnet. This magnet, which cost whopping $20 for the magnet. And then also got a poster as well, which is pretty cool. It's for $20. I already mounted to the wall already, since it's just cumbersome to try to bring it over and show it, but I just took a picture of it up on my wall, and there you go. Then sit down to watch the match. And pretty much that they had was an entertainment group there as well. So it kind of they had D-Day and got to make sure everyone to do things and make sure to get everyone engaged. After that was time for the match, and it was pretty good match. And especially it was a very lopsided match. Canada won 6-0. And it felt like watching a hockey game because, they're Canadians on the team. And pretty much it was lopsided 6-0 against Qatar. And especially Qatar had 2 red card ejections, and then also even a card-off injury for one of the Canadian teams as well. So before heading out, the Block gave away a soccer ball towel. At least this is a cool towel, not a billion towels already, rally towels already. So at least this one you can actually use and so it's not commemorative. So we're just rally towel. So after that, it was 5 o'clock. Gonna be soon at the start of the Korea-Mexico match. Go to Boyle Heights at Mariachi Plaza, where LA Metro is holding a viewing party there as well. And boy, oh boy, it was packed. Yeah, so especially they had, since it was collaboration with LA Metro, was also having, stuff as well. So they gave away was the soccer ball that they have, the squishy soccer ball, and then also was selling Metro cards as well for the World Cup. So especially I got the Mexico Cup card as well. This one has especially since I was in Boyle Heights, might as well have them. Unfortunately, it was so crowded, and trying to get to any of the restaurants there was so packed, and especially when you try to get back in time to take the Metrolink train out. I had to get going and then take the E-Line over back to downtown towards Little Tokyo. At Little Tokyo, which had a couple of delicious slices from Prime Pizza, and then take a quick watch of the Mexico-Korea match. It was pretty good pizza slices. And then I rushed onto the A-Line to get to LA Union Station and board just in time for the Metrolink Paris 91 line train to get to Fullerton. But then I took Fullerton and then relaxed on the way back to Fullerton. And man, that was quite an adventure there. And then in Fullerton, took the OC Bus 43 back to Anaheim and I had a fun transit-filled day, and especially monorail. And no, I didn't have any reservations for Disneyland. But then again, I was also carrying also got coffee from Panera, and then also had to haul the whole poster tube too. But yes, it was quite a day there. I really love the experience everyone has for the World Cup, and then also additional transit services that LA Metro also provided as well. However, it does take a lot of time and resources for it, but it does move a lot of people. And so, especially help make for it in fares, but in reality, you still can't really make up much cost for it. But one thing's for sure, public transportation help makes things together, make things easier, and makes things more affordable, and also don't have to deal with cars or parking or anything like that. And that's why public transportation is much more vital than ever to connect everyone together. Thank you for watching here on AntSol Travel.